and see for yourself how being with yourself, that is, being who you are and knowing the difference between who you are and what you have. Just like, to begin with, at the level of your body, average person takes the body to himself. He is body, but he has so many dresses. Go step by step and see the truth of it. Or even still you can go further outside, a field, agriculture land is there. The land is same. When you put paddy, it's a paddy field. Wheat, it's a wheat field. You put flowers, it's a flower garden. Put fruits, it's an orchard. But basically it is land. Land is different crops come and go. Come to your body. Body is one, but so many varieties of dresses, different colors, designs, traditional robes, fashionable clothes. Body is same, clothes change. Looking at the glorious crops, green field, flower garden, orchards, we forget the land. Looking at the clothes, sometimes you tend to forget the body. Same thing with your face. Masks of many kinds. Children forget the face, react to the mask. Adult remembers the face, enjoys the mask. As even at the level of the land outside, body, the face, so also in yourself. You, the awareness, always the same, on which different thoughts appear to disappear. You have many thoughts, memories. You have a changing body. You have a creation continuously changing. It's difficult to keep track of the changes. Easy to be changeless awareness. always in meditation. That is why you have a satellite tracking station, satellites which are continuously revolving. You have a station to track those satellites, their movements. There is no space tracking station. Space always the same. Difficult to track a satellite sometimes. Space is always there. Keeping track of your thoughts, you have to be very, very conscious. You can't afford to lose yourself in roles. It's no difficulty to keep track of consciousness, yourself, always there. Not analyzing properly, seeing it as it is. A person finds it difficult to be himself. Please understand. No thought can ever hide the consciousness, as if no form can hide the formless space. When you see that clearly, you are living yet liberated. Your body is alive. The creation changes. Body changes, sense organs change, age. Thoughts too keep changing. But you are free, liberated, meaning being yourself, a changeless awareness. It's not only here, all pervasive. Wherever your body goes, there you are existing. You take your body from place to place. You don't carry consciousness. Wherever thought moves, it moves in awareness. That is why that celebrated statement, yatra yatra mano yati, tatra tatra samadhaya. Yatra yatra, wherever, wherever, mano yati, the thoughts move. There itself, samadhi, your self-awareness. As when the sound cannot overtake the silence, the vehicle comes, the sound stops. Even the sound continues. The silence is the foundation. See that, please. Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmyam. So please see these things clearly. More you study, more you read, more and more you must reflect upon it. You must know and you must be very clear that all the books, verses are your description. You are the truth. Book is not important. It is important, but it's not more important than you. A verse can be forgotten, yourself unforgettable. Understand? This is where the sanity of the world shall be maintained. You shall not fight over a book. An authority, a person, or some such institutions, symbolism. But those are all symbols. You are the truth. Fighting over symbols and ignoring the truth is the curse of ignorance. Please, you are the truth. Universal. There is no female truth, male truth, Indian, European, American, Australian, Hindu, Muslim, Buddhist, Christian, Jain truth. There is no such stuff. All these are names. Please understand how devious the human beings have become. You draw a line, an imaginary line, like line of control. World is always undivided, but you draw a line, then you fight both the sides of the border. That is why the moment you make a God with a border, is not everywhere, but is with a border, then that God becomes the cause of your fighting. If there is a truth which is exclusive, that becomes the cause of your fighting. So please see these verses are your description. A verse can be forgotten. You can't remember all the verses. A name can be forgotten, word can be forgotten. But you are unforgettable. Do you see this? If you see this, the taste of it is Sadananda, always contented with yourself. Leena vrittya pijagarti. Even though you are waking, dreaming, sleeping, experiencing everything, always aware of yourself. There is no anxiety, anodvigna manaha, no anxiety of any kind. You are always at rest. Then, in the relative world, things are to be taken care. So there you can express your love, affection, and anxiety, anything, but you are conscious. Understand the difference, friends. The other day I was reading a very nice statement, very beautiful statement. They say, no, every rose has thorns. The moment you shift your dimension, your vision, you say, all these thorns, how beautiful they are because they hold a rose. See the difference? You see the difference between the two statements? A rose has a thorn. It's a painful experience. Yes. Very nice man, but has his moods. Oh, you. But look at these thorns. What a beautiful rose they hold. Suddenly the dimension changes. Think. Consciousness is trapped by the body. Look at this beautiful body which facilitates the immortality. So previously you felt trapped. Now it is a glory. The same body, the same sense organs, sensations, which were traps, as though now it is celebration, because you are happy with yourself. Will you see that every moment? Please see. So the only difficulty is, again coming back to the topical subject, which again is coming back, in a world of diversities, where there are so many opinions, theologies, religions, belief systems, cultures, traditions, if you stay with these, you will be so docile, so gentle, that you can be overtaken by something. But the other person is aggressive. when the ignorance is aggressively pushed, the truth is very gentle. In ignorance there is violence, because defensive. In truth there is all-inclusiveness, so natural acceptance. The sad part of the violence born of ignorance is it reserves its right to be aggressive. But if you raise your voice or becomes little defensive, suddenly they will say, you are also aggressive. It's like a man is standing on the road by himself, he has nothing, no problem. Another person comes and hits him. Then he thought, oh, by mistake, okay, sorry, he gives the way. He gives the way, okay, you go back. No, again you eat. Just 3 days back, a man was caught, 5 of them. There was a chief minister in south, in Tamil Nadu, no children. But he has left behind enormous crores and crores of rupees. He was a movie star and all that. So his relatives running the school, running the college, which he had all initiated. Now suddenly there is a fight between the relatives. So one person engaged 4 gundas, goons, assassins, to murder one of the brothers. And how did they do it? Just see the method. This man is going in his car. Simple, innocent. The 5 people, they come in a car and 2 in a motorbike. 2 in car, 2 in motorbike. One goes and hits his car. So naturally he thinks by mistake, not in other countries, hit na, you stop, I stop, your license number, my license number, your insurance, my insurance, police comes, so they settle, go. No, it's not like that. So here, oh, by mistake, okay, take it, chalo, you go. He says, okay, little dent, doesn't matter, you go. So he stops. He goes to the side, then again they hit him. Then he says, oh, that means somebody is doing something. So he gets done and says, what is this? Other 2 fellow, finish. This is the method. This is crime. Just imagine conversions, religious aggressiveness. I am in my house. I am not going out. You come. Then throw a stone. This worship is devil worship. These gods are bad, useless. Then he said, poor thing doesn't know, forget it. Then he says, no, you must change it. Then you wake up, you say, what is this? Then somebody has already hit you. Why? Aggressive. And by chance you rise up, oh, these people are also aggressive, see? Understand? By chance you rise, the other person, you are also aggressive. You understand? There is a difference, being self-defense, being self-defensive, understand, being fighting in self-defense. The people who fight in self-defense are not aggressive. That is, even in self-defense, you even murder somebody, you are excused. Why? Because you are doing a self-defense. The language of the law is, physically if you are harmed, you can hit somebody self-defense. But mentally if you are harmed, still the law doesn't accept it as a aggressiveness. Are you getting that point? That is where, if you look at it, when there are Muslim invaders, they destroyed physical symbols like temples, structures everywhere. Not only here, in Alexandria, they say the huge, the best, biggest library in the world history was totally burned down by the jihadists and the Muslim invaders. If a library is burnt, a building is demolished, you can put 1,000 buildings. But when missionaries come, they touch your minds. Education. Invisible destruction. No laws for that. That is where religious indoctrination becomes dangerous. The unfortunate part of it is when you say religion, even the most sensible part like Vedanta Upanishad is not a religion but gets included in it because in the broad sweep, in broad generalization, everything is overwhelmed. Time has come for the educated people, thinkers to differentiate between universal thinking, all-inclusive thinking, divisive, exclusive thoughts, different types of ideas. Yes, let them be there. Nobody must try to wipe out anything. But let more and more people understand the universal truth. Each one must know about himself. This is not asking too much. We are asking you to be yourself and not to be a Vedantin or a Hindu or a Muslim or a Christian or a XYZ. You be yourself. Jati, Niti, Kula, Gotra, Duragam. Free from your masks of caste, creed, sex, race, color, nationality. The face beyond the mask is so beautiful. And that face belongs to all of us. And how many masks you have? More the merrier. Why intolerance? But when you see that, the other person with a mask comes and says, this is the mask. All other masks are impure. Now what do? Now if you say, no, that is not the truth, then the person says, see how aggressive they are. It's like vitiating. You understand how dangerous it is? Please, time has come for this type of thinking to take hold. As long as we are ignorant, different parts of the world, we are living in different parts of the world, not knowing about each other. What was happening 100 miles away, we didn't know. Those were the days. If the king was good, people are nice. King was bad, people are suffering. Nobody else knew about it. Village people, they lived in a particular way. Nobody knew about it. But as the world opens up, now suddenly there is interaction. When there is an interaction, there is an unconscious imposition of my viewpoint, your viewpoint. The moment that begins, now immediately there is no question of my viewpoint, your viewpoint. Find out the viewpoint, what is the best. Then everybody gets tuned to it. It's just like, it's not that euro dollar is strong, or American dollar is strong, or Indian rupee is weak or strong. It's a currency. The whole economy, let them fit in. There is a time when there is a monarchy, dictatorship. People are suffering, destroyed. But suddenly the world is waking up to democracy. How nice. People are empowered. So as even democracy, same thing also a religious democracy, where these are the thoughts you take. But the democracy, if it believes in some type of a theocracy and that this is the only God, country with one religion, country with one God, it becomes difficult. Okay. So there is no need for a religion. But suppose there is a religion which is all-inclusive. If you apply the same principle to it, where is the sanity? Understand? That the tremendous maturity is needed, and it begins with individual. But at the same time, being happy, liberated, free with yourself, you cannot escape the sight of the world around burning, being miserable, frustration, conflict. So, have that freedom with yourself. At the same time, don't be so contented that you ignore the world, which most people usually do. That is why it is considered as selfishness. It's just like a person is financially very rich, but he ignores the world. Then you get into trouble. Understand? None of us live alone in this creation. Like I may be happy myself. I am the Brahman, the Absolute. But if I didn't take care of my body will pull me down. Because there is pain, disease. I am the happiness. But thoughts must be seen very clearly. So, nobody can live alone. Just like in a micro. You know yourself, but you have to keep the whole organization of thoughts, body, sense organs together. Macro. You are happy with yourself, but the whole world must be beautiful. When you think in terms of micro, you are a liberated person. That is why Atmanaha Mokshartham Jagadhitayacha. That is the celebrated line in this tradition. Atmanaha Mokshartham. For your own liberation, everybody must be free. Then Jagadhitaya, for the sake of the universe, for the benefit of the mankind. A beautiful line. That's why Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole, it's not this religion is only a family, or this country is a family. No, Vasudha, the entire universe is one family. Each one is the truth for himself. So contemplate on these ideas and see the truth of it. Develop that strength within yourself. And that is what, when you develop, what happens? This happens. Read. We had gone up to 429, no? 30. Shanta sansara kalanaham kalabanapi nishkalaha yasya chittam vinischintam sajivan mukta vishyate. Shanta sansara kalanaha kalabanapi nishkalaha yasya chittam vinischittam sajivan mukta ishyate. Beautiful. Who do you call as a liberated? Now when he is describing the Jivan Mukta, living liberated, now suddenly don't put other people into that scale and pass judgment. I don't think that fellow is Jivan Mukta. Hey, it is not for passing judgment on somebody. It is looking at yourself. Do I fit in? Do I understand? That is the question. It's very important that you see for yourself. What is that? Shanta sansara kalana. Sansara kalana shanta. No more you are affected by the samsara, the changing, growing, dying, aging universe, including your body, sense organs, thought. No more your botheration. You recognize them as it is. There is no unnecessary expectation. When you know the nature of the body is, it is born, growing, diseased, decaying, dying away. Take care of the body, but you cannot escape the growth, aging, changing, and ultimate death. Your death is accepted. The problem comes when there is a resistance. It should not die. Don't dream the impossible. Extension of mortality is possible, but physical immortality is impossible. Extension of mortality is possible, but physical immortality is impossible. So don't dream. Try as far as possible to keep the body going, no problem. Same way, even in a relationship. Even a relationship cannot be lasting forever. Even if it's a very loving, very sweet relationship, one day the person has to disappear. Yes, until the person dies, I can keep the relationship nice, beautiful, nothing wrong. But one day, either of the partner has to fall apart, die. Don't say it is forever. If you do, you shall grieve as if you grieve for your very pet, loving dog. Have you not seen? Everybody loves dog. They're so cute. You bring a small puppy, like this other day I heard my brother had a dog. Somebody gave him that one, Pomeranian. So when it came this big, like a ball. First time when I saw that, I said, what? You can cross over it. It was such like a small ball. All sweet, absolutely sweet. Small ball. Furry, covered with, very cute. From that moment you get stuck. Then he goes on playing, behaves like your baby. It's just amazing. You forget, after 15 years, it has to die. So during your lifetime, 3-4 dogs can die. 3-4 traumatized experience. That is why most dog owners, after the one dog, they don't keep anymore. Why? So difficult. It's like a baby is dead. It will come to an end. So the day you pick it up, be aware of the 15th year. In the beginning itself, you must see the end. Then your journey will be beautiful. Understand? If you are a romantic dreamer, you think the journey shall never end. And you will walk into the sunset. That nonsensical statement in a lovely, loving, romantic teenage novel. That you shall walk into the sunset. Nonsense. That doesn't work. It will go. Understand? Even the so-called divine, where the people with exclusive gods will try to promise you, God loves you here, God will love you there also. What nonsense. Please. God loving is not dependent on my believing Him or not believing in Him. If He is the love itself, there is no question of He putting a condition like my uncle or my brother or my lover or my beloved. The divine, the ultimate, all-pervasive, that love is different thing altogether. Even if, whether you like it or not, you are the truth. You like it or not, you are the God. The God is here. God in here. Even if you don't want, earth is here. Don't say this is Tiruvannamalai. This is not Tiruvannamalai. First it is earth, then it is Tiruvannamalai. First is universe, then it is Tiruvannamalai. First it is God, then it is something else. So your divinity nobody can take away. So even if it is love, affection, it begins, it will end. You see it very clearly. And therefore, you are not shocked in life. You don't get a shock. Oh, I never thought this will happen, Don't. That is why you should laugh. My God, I never thought. This possibility I did not see. Don't have to worry. This possibility, I never knew that the fellow will cheat. All right. Okay, accepted. So, Santa Sansara Kalana. Understand, the body does not deceive you. Please appreciate. Body doesn't deceive you. When did the body promise you that it will be giving you company forever? Come on. For somebody to deceive you, it must promise you, no? You told me that you will give me 10 rupees and you did not give me. That is a deception. Because you promised. Did any time the objects in the world promise you, I will give you happiness? Only another human being promises and cheats. Not consciously cheating, unconsciously cheating. The fellow who said, one who promises you happiness, I will make you happy, as I told you, that is a spoken statement. The spoken statement is the promise, I will make you happy. Unspoken statement is, if in return you give me something. That one is hidden. That is the hidden agenda. That is why people get disappointed. You said you will make me happy. And when I am asking you something, you are not doing it. Understand? You told me you will make me happy. But then you did not do this. The other person will question you. I asked you to come with me, you didn't come. Oh, then you wake up. Oh, I see. You are also stupid because you are also miserable. So you think somebody will make you happy without your doing anything. Doesn't work. That is where you get cheated. So deception is when somebody promises you. The creation never promised you. Body never promised you. That is where the religions which promise deceive you. Understand? The promise in the hereafter, the promise later on. Understand? The promise. And especially those who promise hereafter, they successfully knock you out. Because later on, by chance you find out it is not there, with whom shall you argue? You understand? By chance you find out it is not there, so with whom shall you argue? Just think. That is why happiness is not a promise. Liberation is not a promise of the hereafter. Happiness is here and now. Liberation is here and now. Jivan mukta. You understand? Living liberated. Can you compare this with anything? Incomparable. Why? Your truth is incomparable. Anupama, ativelam, niskalam, nirvikalpam, anupama. Incomparable. Ativelam, timeless existence yourself. You feel deceived because unnatural, false expectation. Or somebody deceives you because he gives you false promise. But the creation never cheats you. Understand? Human beings deceive each other. Human beings deceive each other. Creation, innocent. Understand? The water neither invites you to be drowned, nor it tells you don't come in. The water is there. Neither it invites you, please come and drown in me. No. Nor it says, don't come, don't come. No. You decide. Are you getting that point, please? Body doesn't promise, doesn't resist, is yours. Another person does it. So don't say again, when you are a baby, you can say, somebody took me for a ride. When you are young, when you have started thinking, you must know, you are also part of the mischief. I must know about myself. That is why the real teaching is not blaming other people, denouncing other gods, destroying everybody else, but helping the person to know himself. You know it. You know. Again and again it comes back because this is a very, very topical thing it has become now, this religious conversion and nonsense, which should not be done. The reason, please see how it is. And you don't have to denounce any religion. That is, you just speak the truth. Everybody. You have a truth, speak it. Let people decide. You don't have to tell that person is wrong. Not necessary. Because the other, if you say somebody is wrong, he'll be affected. In our school days, that was the joke, a smart aleck question, you know. I remember that. My friends, they asked, okay, they draw a line. They draw a line. Can you make it short without touching it? Or they give you a rope. This is the towel. Can you make it short without touching it? Now this is big towel. That's a big towel. Can you make it short without touching it? Yes. Why? Put it in comparison to a tablecloth. You don't have to say this is small. Make the tablecloth big. Can you make the line small without touching it and draw a bigger line? When you draw a bigger line, the small line becomes automatically, the line becomes automatically small. Okay? Understand the point. When you draw a bigger line, the other line becomes automatically small. Think. Ask the children. These are the questions. Capital of England, capital of India, capital of Australia, capital of Malaysia. Then 50 people have written the answer. Now, you ask the children, correct your books. What is the capital of Australia? Canberra. Man who says Sydney, automatically wrong. England, London. Man who says Edinburgh, automatically wrong. India, Delhi. One who says Bombay, automatically wrong. Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. If you say Penang, automatically wrong. You don't say that, but you are wrong, you are wrong, you are wrong. You give the right answer, the other person knows it is automatically wrong. Okay? Now, the trouble with the religion is, which is the truth? Simple thing. What is your preoccupation? Do you talk about the human individual or do you talk about the God? Which is more important? That itself solve it. Some religions which are based on God and God talk, impossible to discuss with them. Because my God, your God. Listen. First you talk about the individual. How many meaning for a word? Who are you? I. Million relative meanings, one absolute meaning. And that is true for everybody. One first name, million second names. Understand yourself? From that move into God, He is all pervasive. What name? Any name. What form? Any form. No problem. But a person who holds on an exclusive God, what can he do? If you tell him you are wrong, he kills you. You can't tell he's wrong. That is why speak the truth. Because you tell somebody wrong, he becomes violent. You don't have to tell that fellow is wrong. For his sake. Because you don't invoke him to violence. For his sake. But the trouble is, that person is not ready to accept anything else. It's a huge conditioning. Conditioning becomes not available for questioning. Are you getting that? When an idea is worshipped, think. When an idea is worshipped as the truth, a symbol is taken as the truth, a book is taken as the truth, a word is taken as the truth, a thought is taken as the truth, how can you discuss? As I told you, you can forget a verse, but you cannot forget yourself. A symbol can be forgotten. Because the flag is gone, country disappears. You give me a gift. If the gift is lost, you are gone. Because your gift reminds me of you. When a gift is gone, are you gone? You understand the beauty. And if you are, the God is everywhere, the truth is everywhere, with what symbol can you remind? Any symbol. Anything reminds you of yourself. Jivan Mukta, living liberated. Time has come. When the world is now, it's a globalized thing. Naturally, therefore, we need something universal. As I said, think global. Live local. Think global. In our thinking, global. Everything, Brahman, absolute, consciousness, right. Live local. Whatever is available. I am the absolute. You are also the absolute. But in India, this cloth is good. Why? Too hot. You go to Europe or to Alaska, put on everything except your nose. Like that Eskimo. Only the nose is available. That's why they rub their nose. Greeting each other, and hand is covered, leg is covered, whole body is covered. So what is Eskimo greeting? Are you getting that? Eskimo greeting is rubbing the nose. Why? There is only part available. Hey, that's a good explanation, eh? I never thought of that. Just think of it. So, live local. Here plenty of vegetable available, be vegetarian. In Eskimo, don't ask him to eat vegetable. What can he produce on the rice? He has to drink blood, eat meat. Understand? But most religions, why are they becoming dangerous? Because they pander to the needs of the baser, like a baser needs means like a convenience of people. Like suppose, look, suppose a religion comes, you should not eat meat, you should not drink, you should not do these things, don't eat, don't get inebriated, don't get lost, don't eat animals, don't kill animals. Other religion says, you can drink anything, you can eat all the meat, but you are still religious. Where will you go? A growing child, where will you go? If doing everything, if I still can be religious, why should I go for denying myself? Are you getting that point, please? Simple. It's not the job of the religion to deny. It's not the job of the religion to give a sanction. What you should do, it's not necessary to tell everybody, you can tell lies. No. Tell everybody, speak the truth. But sometimes a person may not be able to speak the truth, he may tell a lie. An aberration is accepted. But don't make the aberration the reality. Exception as real. Are you getting that? So tell everybody, speak the truth. But sometimes there can be aberration. You don't have to give a sanction to kill. Don't kill. But if somebody kills, okay, under the circumstances, no food available, what to do? Let the fellow eat. But you don't give a sanction. If there is a religious sanction already given to this, in the name of God you can kill. Oh, you. How can you sustain that? Understand? Please. That is where you look at yourself. First you prepare yourself. You are happy with yourself. Therefore you are not fighting with anybody. But because you are kalavan api niskalaha, and then what is that? Sansara kalana, yasya chittam binischintam. That language you see. Yasya chittam, whose mind, chittam binischintam. Chittam and chintam, binischintam, no chinta. Chitta, chinta rahita. The mind is free from anxiety. There is a difference between chittam and chinta. Chinta is anxiety. Chittam is mind. So whose mind is free from anxiety. Are you getting that? Please see the danger in it. That is the beautiful description, that is the beautiful state of being one's own self. But suppose somebody says, is like this, there was a man and woman and they were having a, they are married relationship. The woman was always working nicely, in the home. So one day she got fed up. After 10 years of marriage, he said, what is this? All the time, I am cooking, I am cleaning, I am doing this, I am doing that, I am doing this. What is this? Then this man said, I am really grateful. Yes, you are doing this, but why do you forget? I am also going out, working. That is why it's like this. That's why we can live together, or it becomes very difficult. All right, do one thing, complete division. House is yours, outside is mine. So you don't have to go even for vegetable. I will purchase the vegetable and come. The whole house is yours, outside is mine. Okay, total division of labor. Right. One day the fellow is taking coffee. One neighbor runs to the place and says, hey, what are you sitting down here? Your house is on fire. My wife will take care. Your house is on fire. Why? Nischinta. No anxiety. Wife will take care. Can you do that? Now when you say vinischintam, the person is free from chinta. So somebody says, hey, this tradition is on problem. This knowledge is an onslaught. Everybody negating, dismissing, everything. Now can you say nischinta? No. Oh yes, Brahman everywhere, no problem. Yes, you can say that. But if you don't become, understand. Take note of it. Sometimes this language will be forgotten. Because truth is definitely not a language. Truth is definitely not a symbol. But if the symbols are wiped out, truth will not be reminded. Understand? Books are not the truth. But the books which don't talk about the truth, if they survive, and the books that talk about the truth are wiped out, what will happen? Suppose no books are there, excellent. Come on, that's fantastic. No temples, no churches, no mosque, no nothing. Leave alone everybody. Let people find out. Then the truth will win. Because leave everybody as they are. No problem. But so occasional crime will be taken care. Organized crime you cannot fight. Organized ignorance you cannot fight. Understand? It's very difficult. So, you have to positively go on talking about the reality, truth, knowing about yourself. So, nischinta does not mean person is free from, no more thinking of anything else, no concern for anybody, indifference. As usual, that language is told. No, deep within, you are always at rest with yourself. But relatively, you are taking care of everything. Like there is a traffic jam. I am happy in the car, but there is a traffic jam, waiting for it. But something can be done about it, I must do it. I am happy with myself, but there is no food. Something must be done about it. I am happy with myself, but the house is in trouble. I know something to be repaired, taken care. We'll do something about it. Same thing about extension of house is extension of the world. The world is in trouble, something must be done about it. With this understanding, every leader will be so fantastic, because you shall live for mankind and not for a man or a woman. Okay? Anta mamata bhavaha jivan muktasya lakshanam vartamanepi dehesmin chayavadanuvartini ahanta mamata bhavaha jivan muktasya lakshanam. One line I left in the last line. Kalavanapi shanta sansara kalana kalavanapi nishkala. Kalavanapi kala. Kala means different parts. Body, mind, in the body, hand, leg, then in the society. Different types of roles you play. Kalavanapi nishkala. Even while playing with the part, you are always the whole, the totality, the complete. Like the complete actor behind every role. Are you getting that? Role is limited. Role is that of a beggar. The role is that of a king. But the maturity, dexterity, efficiency of the actor is behind every role. The role is limited, but the full person is behind the role. Are you getting that? You are a billionaire. You have gone purchasing vegetable. Even if you are giving $2, 2 rupees for that vegetable, billionaire is shopping. It's not that only when you purchase a Ferrari or an island, that time you are a billionaire. But if you are purchasing one vegetable, you are not. Vegetable shopping means ordinary. Only island shopping is billionaire. No, billionaire you are. Whether you are purchasing a vegetable or purchasing an island, doesn't matter. Same thing. You are the absolute. Playing a small role or a big role, doesn't matter. All your thoughts are beautiful. In every part, there is the whole, the totality in the backdrop. That is yourself. Vartamane pi dehesmin chayavada anuvartini. Dehesmin vartamane pi. Living with this physical body, chayavad anuvartini, the body is taken as a shadow. As even while going in the road, you don't make way for the shadow. You go, but you don't make way for the shadow. Same thing. Always you are happy with yourself. You care for the body, but no more frightened by the presence of the body. Understand? You care for the physical body, but this please appreciate. Again and again I am telling you, contextual. Take that statement, contextual, in the context. When you are in Gurukula, when you are with the teacher, when you are studying, in the stage of preparation, these things are talked about. You better 24 hours be aware of yourself, consciously be with yourself. Even if you neglect your body, doesn't matter. Neglect your mind, doesn't matter. Neglect the world, doesn't matter. But be yourself. So, why? So that when your teaching is over, not the vision is over. When the teaching is over, this engagement with the teacher is over. You go out into the world, learn to take care of the body, take care of the mind, and take care of the world. Are you getting that? You must know that context. Or else you shall think when you go back to the world also, your son, so you become a total misfit in the world. Why? Because kate, kanta, kaste, putra, who is your wife, who is your husband, who is your child. So you think the married fellows are all useless, right? And you are the only holy fellow. Only sannyasis can know the truth. Some orthodox people believe like that. Nonsense. No sannyasi ever understand the truth. Those who understand the truth, they may choose to be a sannyasi. They may choose to be a householder. They may choose to be anything. Are you getting that? Don't associate this wisdom with only a particular lifestyle. That is not right. Engineers don't know the truth. I mean, engineers don't know engineering. Those who know engineering, they are engineers. And after being an engineer, what lifestyle he lives? Don't ask me, ask the engineer. Do you know yourself? Yes. How should you live? Don't ask me. What is that you can do in life? Do it. Understand? Every role you can play well. It's just like the driving instructor. The driving instructor teaches you driving, but doesn't tell you where to go, how to go, which car to use. That is your choice. I have finished my job, I am teaching you driving. Oh, you understand? I have taught you thinking, how to think, how to use your thought, how to be yourself, who you are. Whole arrangement is clearly ready. After that, how will you live your life? Don't ask me. I am telling. Krishna also said the same thing to Arjuna. Yathechasi tatha kuru vimrushya itata sheshena. Hey Arjuna, think over it well. Arjuna says, I will do whatever you tell me to do. Because gratitude, surrender to the teacher. But the teacher doesn't say, hey, I have got a donkey now, I can ride. No. Etata sheshena vimrushya, thinking over it very well. Yatha ichhasi tatha kuru. As you choose, you do. So your life is so full of freedom. Just suddenly don't extend it. Oh, so when you give that type of freedom, yatha ichhasi tatha kuru, the fellow can be a crook. Don't worry. One who is happy with himself can never be a crook. If he is genuinely happy with himself, he can never become a crook, can never make others unhappy. If he does it, listen carefully. Only if he is pretentious, he will do it. If you pretend to be wise, you will do nonsense. But if you are genuinely happy with yourself, you cannot hurt other people. Cannot. That is why you withdraw. When the other people become aggressive, why this culture is so much affected? Because if this is the vision, which is the substratum, invisibly it is everywhere. Unconsciously people pick it up. Like children are growing in this tradition. So they pick it up. Where is the God? Everywhere. Ask one child born in this tradition. Where is the God? Everywhere. What name? Every name. Ask him to prostrate to anything? Yes, prostrate to anything. Tree? Yes. Monkey? Yes. Man? Yes. Another religious symbol? So what? Is also part of the creation. Falls flat. No problem. That is why converting a Hindu to any person, any other faith is absolutely easy. Why? Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Is there a God? Yes. No God? Yeah, no God. Is a man? Oh yeah. Woman also? Yeah, yeah. Is not a man and woman or a stone? Yeah, that also is true. Why you use a form? Yeah, why you use a form? But why don't you worship fire? Yeah, why not worship fire? Everything is okay. So you don't feel uncomfortable with anything. That is why conversion becomes so easy. And why conversion becomes easy? Because the fellow is obsessed with money. He has beautiful ideas but doesn't have money. That is why money can turn the head of the people in India. Only with money. That is why money is best form to convert a fellow. Because he doesn't have money. Ideas plenty. Okay, worshipping this God is as good as worshipping that God. But worshipping this God, it's better to say Krishna. It's better to say Christ and have a piece of bread than to say Krishna and starve. So take the bread. Just see the thing of it. Whereas when you go these things, you give this knowledge to every country around the world, wherever you go, you talk to them. You don't change them. Do you understand the truth? Yes. You comfortable with a church, comfortable with a mosque, comfortable with anything. As I told you, I've got to, the number of churches, really I'm not telling you as a pride joke, it's a fact. So many churches. Simply go there, sit down also. Because it's so beautiful. You can't believe. Why these churches are beautiful? Because grandeur. Like sit down in front of a mountain. How do you feel? The grand spectacle stuns your mind. The grand churches, middle-age churches. Go to Cologne Cathedral. Even go to small villages, in medieval villages around Europe. Oh, marble pillars, that color glasses, they call it what glass? Tinted glass. Tinted glass. Stained glass. The stained glass. You can't believe that. It's so beautiful. Organs, domes, they are so beautiful. Just now I am coming from France. We went to a place called Rodez. While passing through Beaulieu to coming to a camp, Rodez. I thought it will be small, little useless place. After parking in our place, checking into the hotel, when we walked all, we were going for a walk, long walk we went. That church was out of the world. Out of the world. It's so beautiful. Couldn't get out of that. I was hanging around that for half an hour, because it's already 5 o'clock, can't get in. So beautiful. When you look at thing of beauty, aesthetics, God is there. So in that, whether you put a cross there or a Om there or one moon and star or a Buddhist wheel or a fire, everybody will prostrate to that. Because your mind is, so serene. So don't tell that person, you know yourself, but you follow this God. No. You know yourself. Which God you want to worship? You choose. What do you want to eat? Don't ask me. What dress you want to put on? What are you asking me for? Am I climate or what? I am not your climate to tell you. You put on what you like. You understand? Very matured standpoint. Not many people are ready for this type of freedom. Because most people are like children. They love to be told what to do. Don't do this, do this. They feel very comfortable. Oh, this is a very disciplined religion. You don't understand. When you are crazy, you look for little discipline. After some type of discipline, you get so crazy, you will dump the discipline. Are you getting that? Just like when you are crazy, you are looking for some type of a discipline, because you want to be contained, controlled. After some type of control, again you like to freak out. You understand? Please. So you have to be very, very careful. This is contextual. That every time your physical body is to be neglected. When? You are preparing, now you are testing this is your test ground, testing ground. You come to study with the teacher. Fix it, and you are testing yourself out. Am I really body? No. How I am not? Don't feed it for 2 days. Hunger comes. Yeah, hunger comes. Hunger is the body. I am Brahman absolute. Sleeping? No day, 1 day, no sleep. Come on, let us see how. You see that body is struggling, mind is telling, sleep, sleep, sleep. I am conscious. Can you really do it? Then you will have the strength of this understanding. Whichever thought pushes you, sit down. Just relax and tell your thought, all right, continue. Let us see how long you can continue. Continue. And sit down. Don't go for food, don't go for anything. See how long it continues. You will be tired. Your mind will crave for your indulgence. Pardon. Pardonne-moi. Pardon me, pardon me. It will shout. Why? Punishing. That is where you become such a powerful person. But therefore, don't worry, treat your mind as a slave. No, companion. Thereafter, a companion. Mind is a beautiful companion. He goes on throwing suggestions. Atma tvam girijamati sahachara prana sariram gruham, O Lord, tvam atma, Shiva, Shivoham, you are myself. Girijamati, Parvati is your mind, is your concert. That is why, who is your concert? Who is continuously talking to you? How are you? Don't do this. Don't do this. Doing this. Don't do this. Bring this. Don't bring that. You understand? Do you have a boyfriend, girlfriend? Have you been with a mother, father, husband, somebody, a friend? Who is your very nearest friend? Who is continuously commenting on you? Why are you doing that? Okay, that's good. Let's not do this. Okay, why are you doing this? That is how your mind. That is why compared to your concert, divine concert, Shiva and Parvati, Girija Mati, mind is Girija. Sahachara Prana, Prana is your Sahachara. They are all your comrades, helping you to be. Sariram Gruham, body is the abode. So body is the walking temple. Whose body? Everybody's body. That is why you don't harm anybody. Why do you have a bath? Why do you do this, Chata, Chandan, all these things? Why do you do that? God's abode. If you while doing this, you think of God, it is worship. If you don't think of it, but standing 1 hour in front of the mirror, body worship. When you are a body worshipper, you will be afraid of the wrinkles coming. But when a God worshipper, body has done its job, worshipping enough. Now it has to go. Let it. It's beautiful. Anyway, so this is your preparation. And then once you see that, go back to the world. Now don't try to push it on other people or on yourself. You have to go for a mountain climbing with everybody else. Today is fasting for me. And you have taken up the job of a mountain climber, right? What business have you got? That is where the religions come and interfere with the personal lives of people. They drive you crazy. Understand? All your experimentations, please, all your testing out your wisdom, experimentation is in your privacy. When you are going to the highway, don't try to experiment on your driving. When you are alone, experiment as you like. But when you are on highway, you keep to the traffic. But if you have developed sufficient tricks when you are alone, you are a top driver with the group also, because you know how to handle it. That is why even army does the mock battle. The armies do their mock battle exercise. Why? If they don't do it, how are they going to face a real warfare? So crawl, cross, carry the load, no bullet, rubber bullet or something, empty bullet. Do. All these things, you do everything, but nobody is killed. And when you are going to the field, you don't carry empty bullet, you got real ones. Because you have rehearsed here, you can go there. If you are not rehearsed here, how are you going to go? Don't worry. When you have not rehearsed here, how are you going to go? Think. Everywhere. Before you stage a drama, how many rehearsals? Unfortunately, life doesn't allow you rehearsals. You are straight away put on the stage while acting, learn. In a live stage, there is no preparation. There is no chance for your rehearsal. Straight, you have to learn while acting. That is why you take off for some time. Little bit you take off. 1 hour, 1 month, 2 months. Think out for yourself, then go back. So what you are doing during the rehearsal adjustments, in your final play, you don't bring that. So during your preparation, you are experimenting with your hunger, thirst, denial, observing your mind. For 8 hours you can sit down. Suppose you close yourself in your room here for 10 hours. Will anybody bother? No. Why? That's what you are here for. If 2 days you don't come out, 3 days you don't talk to anybody, nobody will misunderstand you. Why? Because that's what you are here for. You are not coming for friendship or continuously talking to people. But when you go outside and there is a meeting, show off. Big show off. What is this discipline? You go to somebody's house, he says, please take this food. No. Then don't go to that house. Don't give guilt to somebody, as though you are fasting and they are all eating. You understand? You must be so sensitive. Your holiness must be totally yours. One day you have decided not to eat, then don't show your face anywhere around. You don't eat, but you are going to the kitchen exactly at 12:30. Then naturally everybody will say, come on, please sit down. Today is my fasting. Everybody must listen. That means you guys are crazy eating, I am the only one fasting. Shoot that fellow, put him in the room. No, please understand, this exhibitionism of any kind is a crime. That is meant only for providing other people guilt so that you can feel superior. And if you have a need to feel superior, you are such a dump. You are so useless. Empty inside yourself. Please. This knowledge is absolutely ordinary. Everybody is the truth itself. Every person. I am not holier than somebody, lesser than somebody, or better than somebody. Neither inferiority complex nor superiority complex. Who I am, who you are, who everybody is, same. Samoham sarva bhuteshu, Bhagavan says. Hey Arjuna, I am same in all the beings. Aham atma sarva bhuta says, I am the self in all the beings. Truth here, truth there, truth everywhere. And what I have is limited. What you have also has its limitation. You know something, you don't know something. I know something, I don't know something. Together it is same, no? You have 5 rupees, you don't have 5 billion. I have 5 billion, minus 5. Both are same, plus minus, together same, no? You understand? That is why there is no arrogance. Such a simplicity of lifestyle. Everything is accepted as it is. Why? He knows swimming, yeah, but he doesn't know dancing. So swimming pool, I can clap for him, but in dance hall, he is stupid. Let him stay backside. In dancing, he is wonderful, but this fellow is a singer. So singing is nice. So who is better? He is like in India, stupid thing. One game, cricket, Gildanda. One ball and bat, everybody, you're supreme. There are so many games. If you hold on to one particular game, what happens to you? Everybody is busy watching it, nobody is busy playing. Different games to be played, different thoughts, different ideas. That is why no theology should be dismissed, no religion dismissed, no worship dismissed, no tradition dismissed. No. Don't try to hijack anything. Let them be there. They are meant to be there. Please be yourself. Ahanta mamata bhava. Ahankara mamakara. No, there is no I thought, my thought. Aham, mama, these two are ideal, which really binds the person. Aham, mama. I am this body, my thing. Listen carefully. I am the body, my thing. I am the mind, my thing. Just see that I and my. Where does the I begin? Where does the my begin? Come on, try it out. Try it out. Please try. That's a nice riddle, you know. What is I and what is my? Just play the game. I or my? Okay? Tell. I or my? Riches. I or mine? Huh? Mine. Very good. Then why do you say I am rich? If it is my, why do you say I am rich? Oh, then what can I do? Okay, buffalo, I or my? Buffalo, I or my? Come on. Mine. Then why don't you say I am the buffalo? Buffalo is part of your riches. Then why don't you say I am the buffalo? Play the game. I or mine? Body. I or mine? When you say my buffalo, who is the I? In whose relation? In relation to whom buffalo is mine? In relation to body. So body is I, that is mine. Okay, so body is I or mine? I. Then why do you say my body is not okay? My nose is paining. Why don't you say I am paining? My stomach trouble. Why don't you say I am trouble? So if you say body is mine, in relation to what do you say I? In relation to what? Body is mine. Let's say with eyes I see. I is I. Body is mine. Then why do you say my eyes are paining? My eyes are going through cataract. So who is the I? Thought. So thought is I or my? My thought or I am the thought? That's true, my thought. Then who is the I now? So I thought. I thought, in relation to I thought, other thoughts are mine. So this my I thought or your I thought? For you, listen carefully. Play the game. Is my I thought or your I thought? My I thought is my I thought. So my I thought, is it me? In relation to whom? You can't say anything. Consciousness. Or as I, infinite regress. That is why when in meditation they put you into the trap. Watch your thoughts. Watch the watchman. Watching. Watching becomes a job and you are tired. After 10 minutes, how long to meditate? Because meditation is a torture chamber. How long to meditate? You are meditation. Yes, because meditating is an artificial activity, that is why you are tired. How long? True. It's like, it's like putting up a murdangam, that you are playing that instrument, you put on your thing, and very good. For first few minutes you are enjoying. After some time, when will you stop? Why? Play. When will you stop? Play. No. What do you no? Play. You are tired of the hand, you are tired of the mridangam. Are you tired of your hand? Are you tired of your hand? So whose I? My eye or your eye? My eye thought is my eye or your eye? My eye, right? So your eye is your eye, meaning my eye. In relation to what? The eye is mine. Can't say I or mine. They both are gone. Aham mama, no, aham mamanta abhava, ahanta mamata abhava. Where there is no I, no my. One who sees that for himself, Jivan Mukta Ishyat is living, liberated. Having seen it, that is your understanding. Then in the context, you can use the I, you can use the my. No, you don't nothing belongs to you, either I or the my. Having known it, then use the word I in the context. Use the word my in the context. Don't confuse people. Some people, become too religious, they don't want to use the word I. Please take care of him, he has come. Now what do you understand? What do you understand? He is hungry, bring him some food. Now suppose I go and in front of you and I say, he is very hungry, bring him some food. Then what shall you say? Who is hungry? He is here. What? Where is he? He is here. He is talking to you. Then you say, what? You get confused. Because this man's spirituality literally makes you possessed by a spirit. You become a ghost. You don't understand what is he is here. What nonsense. What's wrong in telling I am here? Because you're changing the language, you think you can grasp the truth? By changing the dress, do you become a lawyer? By changing the language, you shall become wise man? That is where you shall listen. Big religious discourses. Theology is talking nonsense. Huge talk. Average man also doesn't know how to think, doesn't have the capacity to question exalted, elevated animals. Most of the human beings are like elevated animals. The person doesn't understand anything. Sensation is the name of the game. More money, more car, more house, more girls, more boys, more this, more that. Okay, go. Who says not? Who says not? And that doesn't mean the wise man doesn't have all the, you can have everything also. Ask yourself, do you go for it? Or you are obsessed with it? Understand? Very question you must ask. So always with yourself. Okay, next. Atitan anusandhanam bhavishyada vicharanam udasinyamapi praptam jivan muktasya lakshanam atitan anusandhanam bhavishyada vicharanam udasinyamapi praptam jivan muktasya lakshanam. Beautiful. How does the jivan muktasya lakshanam? What is the characteristic of a wise person? The natural expression of a wise man? Atita ananusandhanam. No more dwelling upon the past. Dwelling upon the past, you see, if you take it literally, the person does not dwell upon the past. Listen carefully. Person doesn't dwell upon the past. Okay, remembering the verses. Are they past or present? Huh? You understand what you're talking? So simply don't idealize. Doesn't remember the past. Remembering all your thoughts, your ideas, your informations. Is it past or present? Past. Then he says, Atita ananusandhana. What does it mean? People, average ordinary person, poor thing, not knowing where the happiness is, he relives his memory for little thrill. Think of a relationship. That girl was so, that boy. This is Atita Anusandhana. Oh, that particular food, oh. You don't, do you really think of food? Only human relationship you think of, right? If you had one. Or suppose you are lacking food, you shall think of that. What do you think of it? What do you miss? Come on, ask yourself a question. What do you miss? Missing means what? Where you deliberately bring in, or that thought by habit comes back because you had a good time. You still think that was a good time. You don't understand at that time also I was happy with myself. You don't understand that. That is why the memory comes back. Oh, it was so nice. Yes. What is wrong if I do like that? Yes. What is wrong is, if you go on coming under the spell of that type of thought, you shall be unproductively engaged in a thought and impossible to engage yourself in physical activity. Because unconsciously you will be reveling in that thought. So that is the time the person will say, no time. Doing what? Nothing. It is not only pleasure. Some people remember pleasure, some people remember pain. It's not that only pleasure you remember. No. Somebody cheats you, humiliates you, told a very nasty word to you, it goes on repeating. Why did he say like that? I don't know why did he talk like that. Sure, this place is like this. When do you think of your past? When your present is unbearable, you escape into past. The person who is always engaged, he has no time to think yesterday what he did. Suppose you are always busy. You don't even remember, somebody comes and says, I'm sorry, I should not told you. Told what? No, 3 days back. 3 days back. When did I meet you? In that place and I told you this. Come on. Don't even remind. I don't understand, I don't remember. Why? You are so busy, you don't have time to think. But the other person has nothing else to do but to think only that one. So what do? When your present is miserable, you look into past. When do you think of a relationship? When the present is miserable, you think of escaping into past or escaping into a future. When do you want to get away from your house? Oh, same house, same TV. No, it's time to go for a trip. And once you are in a trip for 5 months, 3 months, 6 months, time to go back home. Just like a house, same thing inside. Your home inside. All the memories are there. And the past memories are bothering you, you want to go into somewhere to pick up some present memories, some nice ones. Then you are tired of it, either go back into past or go into the future, again something else. What a thing! Look, there is nothing wrong. But if you are tired of yourself, you are searching for something, you shall go from past to present to future, you shall be miserable. Be happy with yourself, search for your past, search for your present, look for your future, you shall be a genuine person. But don't try to escape into the past or escape into the future. You shall never be happy in life. Are you getting that? Memories are memories. Atita ananusandhana. This person happy with himself. Therefore, there is no question of looking at the past or looking future. Or happy with himself, but why not think of the past? Oh, so nice it was. Wonderful. Bonus. For a wise man, every moment is a bonus. For a timeless person, time is a bonus. Understand? If you are a happy person, every thought is a bonus. Every sensation, bonus, if it's there, excellent. Not there, also excellent. That's mean what? Bonus, no? See, you are traveling in a plane. Anyway, you have to travel. Other day I was traveling to Calcutta. First time I took a spice jet. I had never gone in the spice jet. Arunachala and me both were going. We took the spice jet. We had cheap ticket from Madras. And there was no other flight to Bhubaneswar, so we took both. We went to Calcutta. And that day is the 3rd anniversary of the plane, their flight. So they gave cards to everybody to fill up. So we just fill up. I didn't even understand what, because I can't hear in my ear and I have no time to listen to what nonsense they are talking. Whatever they are announcing, they let them announce. But a card came, so okay, 14D, name, sign, give it. Just to give it, finished. After 45 minutes, then they are announcing. Today is the 3rd anniversary and we are going to give some prize. There are 2 people who will get the prize. So one child will come and pick up. So they took a child. That also I didn't understand. Really, I was sitting down reading a magazine. Ooh, I was like, what is going on inside that? I thought some game they are playing. Then come back, then suddenly says, 14D. I am still reading my book. Then he comes and, then Aruna says, Swamiji, your number? I said, what number for what? Oh. Why are they calling the number? So the person said, take the letter, congratulations. What? I have won free ticket, 2 tickets up and down, anywhere in India in SpiceJet. Bonus. It's a bonus, because even if you don't give also, I will go. If they give also, okay, don't give also, okay, anyway, I have to go. But now it's a bonus. Why? I was ready to pay and go, but now it is free. Bonus. How nice it is. Bonus, no? When you are happy with yourself, every sensation is bonus. Every achievement is bonus. Every day of life is a bonus. Absolute bliss. Why? You are ready to drop out any day. Every day is a bonus. That is why bliss, bliss, bliss. There is no unnecessary anxiety. But thank God for one more day. Every day is a wonderful thing. Why? Happy. If you are tired, oh, when shall I die? When you are tired, what shall he say? I don't know how long I have to live. Why? Because he is tired. I don't have to worry about, why should I? Means any man who understands, he doesn't have to worry about death. Because why are you worried about death? Should you worry about death or should you worry about life? Worrying about death is a waste of time. Suppose it's not going to happen, you should be worried. Suppose, I don't know when I am going to be old. Huh? What are you waiting for old age for? It will come. I don't know when shall I die. Why should you know when should you die? You live. You continue to live. One day you will drop dead. Don't worry. And if for death, you don't have to do anything. You are doing something about death, you are wasting your time. Leave the fellow alone, he will die. Why killing him? Wasting time. Creating weapons to kill. Why? Because ignorance, ignorance, ignorance. When people kill in the name of politics, economics, religion, honor, all this is a waste of time. Why do you want to kill? That is why when you think of these theologies, proselytizing theologies, they make it their point to destroy everybody. If you believe in something, you believe. Why you must force it on others? You tell your belief. Who says not? Preach, but don't poach. Make your things available, just like in business. You go to a marketplace, thousands of things are put out. Do they say, take it? Do they say that? Even if they give you a sample, they don't charge for it. There is a big bottle of perfume. You can pour on your body. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that much you pour. They have left it there for pouring. Take it. As much you pour, don't lift the bottle. Sample also free. So you want to give sample? Preach your things free, no problem. Suppose somebody likes it and comes back to purchase, why not? Take it. Because somebody likes it. The trouble is, when you give the fake scented water as genuine perfume, and then tell them, this is the most wonderful thing. Giving a new identity to a person is not solving the problem. Giving a new faith to a person is not solving the problem. Helping him to understand himself is solving the problem. How do I help him to understand himself? If that ingredient you have, teach him in the school. What? Any subject you like. When you grow ready mentally, matures up, aging, education, life teaches him, grows up, teach him this knowledge, make him a human being, truth. Don't make him a follower. That will be the idea. No. My people. Why? Politics, political consideration. More number of people, you can control politics, power. When you control power, you can do anything you like. So make people mad here, kill each other in the name of politics, religion, money. Where is this? Where is the, even a whiff of a scent of a religiousness or spirituality, kindness, compassion? The whole program is for disaster and death. Please. How do you contrast it to this knowledge? What a blessing. Anybody who Atitananusandhanam bhavishyad avicharanam. You are not planning for your future, planning for this future of is like a country or this or that. In a sense, you recognize the timeless presence that you are. Then refer to the past, live your life in the present as well as in the future, never committing the same mistake again. Very simple. Audasinyamapi praptam jivan muktasya lakshanam. Audasinya praptam. You know, if you literally translate it, Audasinyamapi praptam, he has udasina. Udasina, in English language, udasina means indifference. No, that's not indifference. Indifference is a negative trait. Udasinya means non-reacting. Don't say indifferent. Indifferent has a very negative connotation. Indifferent means you are hungry, I don't care. That is indifference. So you translate Audasinya as indifference and you say this knowledge makes you heartless. Huh? Non-reacting. You are hungry, I'll give you food without myself being miserable. Can I do something? Yes, I will do it. Can I do something? No, I cannot. What to do? Very clear. You see it very clearly. Okay? Udasinyamapi praptam means non-reacting type. You are conscious of yourself, being who you are. Jivan mukta ishyate, living liberated. So, look at your life. When you sit down, what disturbs you? If there is something disturbing you, if you consider something as a disturbance, you are not aware of yourself. Understand? When you are aware of yourself, a thought is a thought. Needs to be taken care, you can take care of it. You decide. But there is nothing called unmanageable thought. No unmanageable emotions. Nothing unmanageable. You know how to handle it. And how do you handle it? Certain things by taking care, certain things by surrendering, certain things by encountering. Like any situation in life. When you are negotiating a car, you are traveling in the road, sometimes negotiating means what? Negotiating means only overtaking. Huh? Negotiating means also allowing yourself to be overtaken. Are you getting that? When you are driving, negotiating does it mean only continuously overtaking everybody with 200 km speed? That's not driving. That's madness, insanity. Driving means also parking. Driving means also going in slow speed, in 40 zone, in 100, allowing somebody to overtake. Sometimes you overtaking somebody. Are you getting that? It's not always sitting down, parking, or only in the top speed. Same thing. Certain thoughts to be taken care. So taken care. Certain thoughts ignored. Certain situation to be taken care. Ignored. Like you go into a sea bath. When you go for bathing in sea, suppose the wave is very small. Should you jump or lie down? If the wave is small, should you jump or lie down? You jump. Because if you lie down, all the dust, sand will be on you. Big wave comes. Big rolling wave. What do? Bend down. It goes over you. You come out. So always lying down is not solving the problem. Always bending also is not solving the problem. Big wave, lie down. Small wave, jump. Allow it to pass. Same thing, situations in life. You know how to function. Please. This freshness comes from yourself. That is why, so udasinya don't mean indifference. Knowing what to do and is required without overreaction. Next, please read. Gunadosha vishishtesmin svabhavena vilakshane sarvatra samadarshitvam jivan muktasya lakshanam. Gunadosha vishishtesmin svabhavena vilakshane sarvatra samadarshitvam jivan muktasya lakshanam. Right. Life is beauty, a very practical description. Gunadosha vishishtesmin svabhavena vilakshane. In life, in the existence, in the creation, svabhavena, by nature you shall come across things which are gunadosha vishishta. Some places there shall be nice characteristics, good, comfortable qualities. In some other place it will be dosha, flawed, limited qualities, limited qualities. Like chili will be hot. Don't look for a sweet chili. Are you getting that? Sugar cane will be sweet. Don't say, I am looking for a sour sugar cane. Don't try. You won't get it. Sugar cane means it will be sweet. If you go into the heights of the mountain, it will be cool. If you go into the depth of a valley, it will be hot. High temperature and higher you go, cooler you feel, as they say. That is natural. If you stay in the bottom of the hill and don't say it's so hot, what else it will be? It will be hot. You want to do something about it? Put an air conditioning, discover an air conditioning, put an air conditioning. Choice is yours, no problem. But this gunadosha vishishta, it will be, that is how it will be. As even things, so also human beings. Animals, dog, faithful, nice, domesticated. Tiger will be little difficult to domesticate. You can also domesticate, but then chances are sometimes it may go crazy. Don't try to keep elephant as a pet. It doesn't work. It's very difficult. Just like different types of vegetables, different types of animals, different types of flowers, different types of trees, also different types of human beings will be there. How do I accept everybody as it is, as they are? Usually everybody's question is, how do I accept everybody as they are? Ask yourself question, do you accept yourself as you are? Suddenly the light is on you. Do you accept yourself as you are? If you know to accept yourself as you are, you shall accept everybody as they are. Why? Because very clearly I must understand who I am and what I have. This is the trick. Why people find it difficult to accept other people as they are? Because this person commits the fundamental mistake where all that he has, he takes wisdom to be who he is. Thoughts you have, emotions you have, conflicts you have, conditionings you have, but you take yourself to be that. Now, the moment suppose, listen carefully, suppose you are conditioned, what is that? Conditioned by a particular food. That food means people should eat bread, butter, jam. If somebody eats anything other than that, uncivilized. Another person thinks food means idli, dosa, sambar, gourmet cooking. By chance he sees another fellow who is chewing on bread with a little hot red tea. Useless fellows don't even know how to do that. Comparison begins. Because you think what is your condition to, that's the best. Think. Religious conditioning. Dangerous. This is what is the best. Political conditioning. Communists. Indoctrination. This is how it is. Capitalist. Indoctrination. Listen. Then immediately, if you say all these are indoctrination, immediately the person will say, okay, you are telling that Shiva, Shiva, I am the absolute, I am immortal. Is it not an indoctrination? No. Indoctrination is something when you accept somebody which you are not. When you see something which you are, it is not indoctrination. It is discovering the truth, being with yourself. Who I am, understand. Who I am is not an indoctrination. It's not something which you must believe in. That's what you are. How do I know that is what I am? You look at yourself. At least for that you should believe. No, what is that? At least I say you are infinity. You want to be indoctrinated? Better to be indoctrinated your infinity than to be indoctrinated your finite. You want to be indoctrinated? You want to be conditioned? Better to be conditioned that you are infinite, absolute, all-pervasive than to be conditioned you are limited. Your happiness itself, all smiles. Like you better to be a joker than to be a miserable person. Right. But then this is not. Jokers have their moments of misery. In this, you are who you are. You are not alienated. You are yourself. So no guna dosa from the absolute standpoint. And from the relative standpoint, you accept guna, accept dosa. Are you getting that? Limitations you accept. You want to work on it? Work on it. Make use of it. No bar, no conditions apply. Make use of it. But be yourself. So gunadosha vishistesmin samsare sarvatra samadarshitvam. Therefore, you accept sarvatra samadarshitvam. In all places, you accept the oneness. Same thing you see everywhere. Everybody is flawless, but have some guna, dosa, limitation. I am flawless, have some flaw. I am limitless, have little limitations. Body and mind. The trouble is when you want to make you a perfectionist, body must be like this, mind must be like this, behavior like this, doesn't work because you are too tight, too much of a perfectionist. It doesn't work, friends. When you see the limitlessness and also you discover the limitations, how beautiful, you accept it. Suppose you accept there will be no chance to grow, don't worry. You will be tired of your own limitation and you like to grow as far as possible. There is nobody who says, I am very happy, but I love to be on the mud. Nobody. You will automatically nice to grow up because you become sensitive. Therefore, you make yourself, your happiness, but you make yourself comfortable. You know other people are happy, they also will be comfortable. Make them comfortable. Make somebody comfortable, lead him to the absolute. But don't condemn him where he takes comfort as the happiness. A religion may be a solace for some time, but don't make him rely on that faith or religion because in absence of it, what will happen? So can you take him away from that faith? Then you can give that faith. Understand? Please help him to be himself. To help somebody, first you must see it by yourself. Okay? Jivan Mukta, living, liberated. Close your eyes.